Hi, it's Rhonda from Amazon Crafts. I'm going to show you today how to do the little Father Christmas and these felt ornaments. So put away the wee reindeer and the wee snowman for now, and I'll bring in the little bit of the kit. So when you get your kit, this is how it'll appear. You'll get your kit already made up for you. You're going to open it up, and the first thing you need to take out is your, just drop my needle, the little felt pieces. Now there is a front and a back to these, and you'll be able to tell the back because it has the hole in it here, and that is so that you can thread your ribbon through. So if you put your ribbon through the back, just like this, okay, and then you're going to tie a knot in it here, okay, and you're going to do that a couple of times so that it appears at the back. Well, you can barely see that because I've got it stuck in. So it appears at the back like this, and when you put your knot in, it just stops it from coming right out through the back. Okay, so that's your back bit and your ribbon, and then you'll have your front piece. Now these two pieces are exactly the same, apart from the back bit has the little hole for your ribbon, so that's how you'll know the front and the back. You'll see in this one some of the little holes aren't poked out. When you're sewing through, or before you want to sew through, if you just poke the little holes out, and you'll get the wee pieces of felt, and that'll give you your little holes to go in and out with your needle. Okay, so I'll put that all over to the side. And oops, put that there, and we'll bring in all these little bits. So you should have in your kit this piece of felt, and what you're going to do is poke out all your little pieces. So you will have this little piece of white circle, a wee circle of felt to go on the Father Christmas hat, his face, his little red nose, his belt, two little gloves, okay, and his little cheeks for here and here. Okay, so those are all the bits. Oh, I forgot his wee moustache. Okay, so you poke all those wee bits out of your felt, and then you can get rid of that. It's just rubbish. And we'll put all these wee bits over to the side just for now. So what I've done is I've already started sewing up the Father Christmas because I didn't want to do it all on here or it would take far too long. So I've left a space here so that we can actually stuff it. So you will get some stuffing in your kit as well. There's plenty of stuffing. There'll probably be some left over. You won't probably need to use it all. So pull off little bits of your stuffing, and then you just start poking it down inside. I've just sewn all around all this little bit, but I'm going to show you how to sew it anyway over here. So I just needed to leave a piece open for the stuffing. So take your little bits of stuffing and poke them in, and you just want it to be enough that there's a nice sort of rounded shape. You don't want it completely full, so you won't need to use all the stuffing that you have, but you can maybe cut out another little shape and make that yourself, stuff that yourself using some of the leftover piece. So I think that's enough in there now. Okay, you can see now that's just a nice little bit. So we'll put all this, you see what I mean? There's quite a lot left there. I'll put that away, and we'll continue on with the sewing. So what you're going to do to sew it up is go in and out through the little holes. So if you need to go to the back, look at the back and poke it up through. Okay, you see that? And just do the same, turn it over if you need to. Look at the back and poke it through. Okay, and just continue doing that the whole way along. I'm going to just poke that stuffing out of my way for a bit. Okay, I think I'm just going to put a tiny bit more just in the side bit here to get it right up into the Father Christmas little head. There, that's better. Okay. Now, don't pull it too tight, because if you pull it too tight, it all wrinkles around the edge, and you don't really want that. So, again, look on the back. Turn it round, and you'll find your holes on the back to bring it up through. Okay. Just continue on round. Until you get to the little hand. Now, I'm going to show you this bit because the hand's a wee tiny bit complicated. So again, go to the back, go in through the hole at the back, come out through the front. Don't pull too tight. If you pull too tight, this is what will happen. You see that? So you don't want to pull too tight. Okay, so go in the back of the hole down here, and you're going to go up the side of the little hand. You don't need to put any stuffing in the hands because we're going to put these little gloves on anyway, so you don't need to do that. You don't need to poke it, try and get it in there. So we're going to go through here. Oops. See this bottom bit? We've come out here, and we're going to go in the bottom of here and go up, back in, up back into there. You see that I've done that on that side? Can you see that okay? Oh, right, this way, there. And we've done this little V shape here. And then we're going to go up here and just continue on around. This bit here doesn't really matter because you're not going to see any of this sewing anyway, because you're going to stick the little gloves on over the top. So if you don't get this bit right, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and what I'm going to do here now is just poke in right through the back and up until I can see the little needle coming out, and then pull it right through here. Okay, oops, not too tight, and then just snip it off, and that's you finished. Well, finished your sewing bit anyway, and then we can start sticking the little bits and pieces on. So with your Father Christmas, the first thing you're going to stick on is his head, and you want to line up, you want to line up this little curve here and this little curve to these little curves here, okay, and the same on the other side. So pop some glue all over his head, right around all the edges. Okay. And then you're going to pop it down, and like I said, can you see that? Yep, get it lined up, those two edges and these two edges. And what I'm going to do, sorry about that. I'm going to get this little, these tweezers are brilliant. If you open them up, maybe someone, another could help you who could maybe get these wee tweezers or something. I like to use these because it holds down the side for you. Make sure it sticks. I'm using the felt glue, felt and foam tacky glue. Okay, you don't have to use that. A PVA glue would probably do, but sometimes with felt, you're better getting the felt glue because it's quite temperamental felt and it doesn't sometimes stick too well if you don't use the proper glue. Okay, so that's its little face on, and now we'll do the little circle of felt, and it goes, oops, it goes up here. See that? Yep. And just stick it down here. And then we'll do the little moustache. Goes on like that. So a wee bit of glue on the moustache and just pop it on. Okay. Then Father Christmas wee red nose. So it was Rudolph that had the red nose, but apparently Father Christmas has too. There we go. And then his wee cheeks. There's one wee cheek and the other one. Okay. And then we're going to stick on his little belt. Now, can you see that I was going to stick it on that way and it's the wrong way around? That's the right way around there because it matches up with the edges here and here. Okay, so just pop, oops, a wee bit of glue there. I meant to do it again, didn't I? Okay, pop the glue down like that. Got glue all over my fingers now. Just wipe it off there. Okay, and then the final wee pieces we need to do are his little gloves. So we'll pop these on here and here. There you go. And that's your little snowman completed. I mean, Father Christmas snowman. Silly me. So there you go. Okay. I hope you enjoy that and enjoy making it up. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.